Chat, YouTube, MagicCon Vegas is right around the corner, so we got to do some energy testing for the list that I'm going to bring to Vegas, or at least I hope to bring to Vegas. I'm not 100% sold on all the choices in this list, but that's why we're trying it out today. We got 4 copies of Guided Souls, 4 copies of Ocelot Pride, 4 Prison, 4 Discharge, 3 Ragavans, and absolutely 0 Lightning Bolts. Seems like a lot of decks are cutting the Ragavans for Lightning Bolt and just playing the 3 bolts along with the rest of the 1 drops, but I decided to take a different angle because I think the bolts are very, very poor against the frog and the eyeball decks. So I'm likely to try Ragavan instead. Ragavan's not great against those decks either, but however, Ragavan is very good against decks like Storm, decks like Belcher that aren't really trying to interact with you and just trying to go over the top instead. So I think that Ragavan might be a better choice in the current meta. Who knows? There are also a lot of Bowmaster decks, so that might not be the case, and it's also pretty bad in the mirror. I will side it out in those matchups, but I do want it for the Belcher matchups specifically. 2 drop wise, we got 4 copies of Ajani, 4 copies of Amp Raptor, and 2 Bombardment. I think that Amp Raptor into Ajani is Splinter Twin, and Goblin Bombardment Ajani is also kind of Splinter Twin. So trying to maximize our chances of hitting either of those by playing the 2 copies of Goblin Bombardment instead of 1 or 0. 3 drop wise, we also got a couple copies of Blood Moon for the greedy mana bases, also pretty good against blue black. 4 copies of Flage because you kind of need them, and 3 rings. You could play 4 rings in this list, but I'm opting to play 22 lands with the Ragavans instead. I felt 4 rings was a little bit clunky, so I went to 3 rings instead. Database wise, I got 2 Aether Hubs, 3 Arena of Glories, bunch of fetches, shocks, couple surveil lands, couple plains, 1 mountain. Some lists are playing 3 plains. I elected for 2 plains and 3 Arena of Glory instead, because I think Arena of Glory is very important to get off the Flage and escape it and get that 15-point life swing or whatever it is. Cyber wise, we got 1 copy of Chain of the Rocks for the blue black matchups. We got a couple copies of Orm's Chant for Belcher as well as Storm. And you could also bring it in against like Through the Breach Eldrazi, which I'm thinking is probably a pretty good idea, so that we can stop them from Through the Breaching on turn 5 whenever they hit their 5th mana. Exercise is pretty good against the Ring and Flage, so I like it in the mirror. Thraben Charm, likewise, pretty good against Goblin Bombardment and Flage. 1 copy of Surgical, you bring it in against the Flage decks and the Graveyard decks. 1 Ghost Vacuum as the other piece of Graveyard Hate as well. Kind of just snipe out one of those, or some of those cards one at a time. Pretty good against the Unearthed decks. Fine against Dredge as well, if you manage to pair into Dredge, unfortunately. A couple copies of Untimely Malfunction, which are in here for the Mono Blue Belcher matchup, so that way you can destroy an artifact, or you can just redirect all of the damage from Belcher to your opponent and kill them instantly. So, pretty good modal card against the Belcher decks. Additional copy of Blood Moon for the greedy mana bases, and then 3 Charmaz and 1 Gigantha. The Charmaz, obviously, for Eldrazi, and the Giganthas are emotional support pet that we may or may not buy throughout the course of a match. Uh-oh, this hand's real bad. This hand's pretty good. Planes, Goddess Souls, go. Let me get the camera back on, chat. 1 sec. Let me get the music going again. Oh, it's the Omniscience deck. Computer enhance. This is too enhanced. Perfect. Just enhanced enough. Draw a card, then discard a card. Indeed. So they have 2 types. Let me use Amped Raptor. Maybe I don't even want to kill this thing. I think I'm not going to kill it. I'll just fly over it. If I kill it, there's a pretty good chance that they just hit Delirium off of it and I'm dead on turn 4. One plays a tap land and a traverse. I'm getting a plains. Prison the Oracle. Play the Arena. Haste the Amped Raptor. See what we hit off the Amped Raptor. Just a Ragster. I gotta kill them very quickly here. Already down to 7. Now we gotta dodge ring. If we dodge ring, we'll win the game. I don't think it's a bad idea for Storm to main deck a couple Blood Moons. Oh no, it's a ring. I guess I'll fly the Ragavan. Hope they don't kill me here. Dingoes die when they are killed. So don't do it, opponent. Don't ring loop either. True, Zach, true. I have to play against that stuff in Legacy now, and I hate it. Bone Crusher's okay. I was playing Bone Crusher in the main for a little bit, and I was like, it's not really worth it. It's too bad in like too many matchups. 2-mana shock is not where it's at. And they can make an omniscience. Makes an omniscience. Casts a rumble. Yeah, you can consign a miracle trigger because it's just a trigger. It's not an activated ability or anything. Plays a card. Heals me. Take an extra blood moon. Surgical, ghost vacuum. Doesn't seem great. I don't think Orange Chance grades either. Maybe Raven Charm's fine. I'm just gonna take out like all the Galves. And like one prison. There's so many combo decks going around right now. So many. I'm gonna jump back on Murktide. Honestly, Blue-Red Murktide has been doing a lot of work for me. We're gonna Amped Raptor, see what we hit. I've been playing the FOMO build. Second guide. Yeah, it's been pretty good for me. I almost feel like it might be better than Blue-Black Murktide. Or at least Blue-Black Eyeball. I don't know, one of those two maybe. Plains Moon. You're never getting Plains Moon. You know, I still haven't played a Harbinger Boil deck yet. I'm meaning to do that. Swamp Moon. Bad Moon. Bad Moon's such a bad card. Alright, well, we're flooding a little bit. Not ideal. But what is ideal is that raid from JX Cloud. I appreciate it, XJ Cloud. Sorry, I swapped the first two letters. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Appreciate it. Thank you. Frick you, opponent. Plays the One Ring, refuses to elaborate. I can't do anything about it. So you go out to Legacy, you get raided back here. Welcome back to the energy zone. They have Wrath of the Skies. Holy shit. Go, Hasty Elk, go. I don't know about Wrath Disguise in your Utopia Sprawl deck, though. I think that was like the exact list I played as well, where I was like, I'm not happy with these Wrath Disguise in my Utopia Sprawl list. I don't know, they have 11 cards in hand, so I'd be surprised if they don't have a backup ring. Scoop. Color me surprised. As a Utopia Sprawl, can confirm, don't like getting wrapped. It's weird. I'm gonna keep it though. That's a pretty good get. Take those omniscience out of the graveyard. We need to hit some land drops, and we also need some more threats that are different. Flare of Denial, Utopia Sprawl, Flooded Strand. If chose Flare of Denial. I need lands. I need lands so badly. They've been the Omniscience, and they found a ring. They almost assuredly just take ring here. I mean, they could. I guess they could take Oracle Tragedy if they're hurting for a looter effect here. Maybe they don't have any lands. But I imagine they're just taking ring. I've chosen the One Ring. It's one card on top. I got a Prisoner's Philology. That way they can't flare and counter my Surgical Extraction. It's unfortunate to have to do that, but it's what it is. So I really want to save this for ring. But if they have the woodlands this turn, they can use it. I need to be able to surgical, take out the omniscience. And they kept on top, so I don't know if there's like gonna ring loop me or if there's gonna woodland try to go for the omniscience. Who can say? Plays the woodlands. Targets Omniscience. I will use surgical extraction to target Omniscience. Omniscience, Omniscience, Omniscience. So they have Philology, Flare, Haywire Might, Rumble, Ring. Their hand's still really good. How do they win though? They have Karn, Ring. I Karn, Ring, Wrath. Land off the top, please. Raven Charm. I don't think the Raven Charm does anything here. Probably just gonna play Ring. Almost assuredly he's gonna play Ring. What else would they do besides play hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring? Traverse. I will exile your graveyard. And City's Blessing, no Kitty's Blessing. Alright, you played the One Ring. Are you done? Is that all you got? One puny little ring? versus my moon of blood. This moon, this orb in the sky, is made of literal blood. It's just coagulated plasma with iron and oxides being carried around. I didn't board it in, but maybe I should have. Or am I not even playing one? I might not even be playing one anymore. I don't think I'm playing one anymore. That's right. If it's coagulated, it's still blood. Come on, opponent, I believe in you. I believe in you, Darkest. You got this. Karn. Indeed. Hey, Wire Mite. Okay. I'll send everything at them. They're gonna block something, sacrifice the Haywire Mite, take out the Blood Moon, gain 2 life. So they're taking 4. They're taking 4, they're going to 4. I can flage them, they'll die to ring. I don't remember seeing anything in their deck that stops instant speed ring damage. So I don't think they say. I didn't see any consigns if I remember correctly. I'm out of blood. Did we get him? Cast my lightning helix. Your turn. Cats. Cats for good measure. Scoop. Flashback, deal 12 for 4. Bedge. Bedge. Is Necro? Probably Necro, right? You just woke up. Good morning, people. Rest of the chat went to bed, though. This is coffers. I have no idea what they're playing right now. Yeah, I've seen a couple of green-black coffers going around as well. This might be a March pitch a card out of the hand. This Sejani's too strong for our opponent. They went into the Eternal Aquarium to tank. Coffers. We might not get through this league tonight, chat. If it's gonna be like a 3-minute tank on Johnny. Yeah, they also went to bed. Some matches with this deck go so fast, and then there's some matches that are just this. Yeah, the power outage hit the opponent too. They're laying down in their Cabal coffin. Ever gonna go be transported. They DC'd. The server crashed again, for real? I don't know how much Flash is on Moto right now. Interesting. Apparently they are having server problems. I was gonna check GoBus. How much is Flage? Flage is like 20 tickets, roughly. Not that expensive. Alright, my opponent's back. Push. And they said, sorry, game froze. I said all good, but I misspelled it, so I said all godo. It's all godo, opponent. Holy schmoly, chat, it is coffers. Godo, Bandit Warlord. 5 in red, legendary creature, human barbarian, 3/3. When Godo Bandit Warlord enters, you may search your library for an equipment card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Whenever Godo attacks for the first time each turn, untap it and all samurai you control. After this, there's an additional combat phase. Godo seems kind of cracked. Godo seems kind of goated. Goated with the samurais. Yes. Took the ring off the table, which is probably their only castable spell at this point. And okay, there's Karn too, sure. Karn's probably just gonna go get another ring. Two and a black's the kicker. I'll let that Karn exist, I guess. Because I'm gonna have to attack it when they play a new ring anyways. I just didn't want them to have to minus again, or be able to minus again, rather. I can't even cast anyway, because I left the Karn alive. I start casting their black spells once I have Giganta. Basic Forest. Monka Sweat. Die Karn. Stole the ring right out from underneath them. It's cool. I'm not convinced Blood Moon's actually that good against coffers. But it looked really good there, which I guess is something. I want Chant. Chant and Blood Moon might just be better than like the random removal spells. I want Charma. Get out of here, Charma. Probably take out like all the discharges. Sure. That's a weird one. Because I don't know if Double Flage does a lot. It's fine, I guess. Wins the One Ring. Screaming Nemesis. Now that's a hell of a card. You ever scream at somebody? Changes you. I shouldn't attack there in case they have Bowmasters, but they have 6, so I just attacked. Might be a Toxic Deluge. No Toxic Deluge. Second of Johnny. I gotta have something, right? No? What do they keep? 4 lands Culling Ritual? I don't think I actually want that right now. 4 lands Ring. It was 4 lands Culling Ritual. I was right. I am going to Vegas, yeah. Yeah, I'm leaving on Thursday. Calling ritual into malevolent rumble the One Ring. Great Hachimachi. Alright, well, let's flash self. In some life, play the Ocelot Pride, and I have Hasty Flash out of the graveyard next turn. I guess that's not true. I need to draw fetch land. Yeah, Cooling Ritual's a hell of a card. It's a lot of black mana. Karn. Minus. Stormont Script. Nile Spellbomb. Sure. Abrupt Decay the Cat. Just for good measure. I think I need to kill this Karn. Much as I want to kill them. I think we're going to game 3 here. They have to have some life gain or replacement ring. With 9 cards in hand. I mean, it could be all lands. Highly doubt it, but could be. Karn minus, grab another ring. Another ring for the fine gentleman in the back. No. Coding. I almost just like putting him to 1. I'm just straight dead to Karn though. Yeah, good thing I went with the Karn. I was like, they have to have some life gain. That's the other thing. It's like if they have any life gain, it's over. Another Karn. Alright, let's go. That one can get them a ring. I think we just run it back. I could bring in the Charmaz if I really wanted to be ambitious and trying to take out the coffers, but I think Blood Moon's probably way better. I almost wanted to mulligan this hand. I'm gonna take the second cat, yeah. Fastest second cat I've ever seen. Clear eyes, 2 cats can't lose. I don't know about can't. Can't's a strong word. March for 1. Oh, we're not casting on Static Prison, but I'm pretty happy to get it off the top of the deck. Gives me a better chance of drawing into land for ring. Or Blood Moon. Blood Moon's not even good on this board. My ring. That's a lot of fleas. Pulling Ritual, Monka Sweat. There's Flage upstairs. And then they ring. And then cling to dust flash. That gets so much life gain. I don't know if we're beating this one. So if your opponent doesn't have any permanents, then you don't generate any energy off of static prison. You can't target your own stuff. So it just won't do anything. It's -1 energy, and then you sacrifice it during your next turn. Is it calling ritual time? Say it ain't so, opponent. Don't calling ritual me. I might cry. Might cry right here, right now, in front of a couple hundred people. So good, man. I think they have blue man in the deck for Atraxa. Maybe. Consign. You think they brought in Consign? They're to cling Flage. Alright, well, how do they survive, though? I got a lot of pressure on them to survive. Scoop. Oh, yeah. Just the greatest Vegas practice. Frog. Bin's a Murktide. Yeah, it's not even tournament practice if we don't face slivers anyways. What's the point? I'm gonna fetch my mountain also. I think it's gonna get plains, it's gonna get mountain. I'm just gonna play around Harbinger to the best of my abilities. I don't really want to commit anything this turn. Yeah, no counter spells. Counter spells are cheating. The frog. I just let the frog die, which I think is the correct call from them. Oh, heck yeah. Amped Raptor. Go, Amped Raptor, go. And gets countered. That's where the second Amped Raptor is going to be huge. Second Amped Raptor. Third Amped Raptor. It's a dino dance party. Is it Murktide time? It's not Murktide time. Yeah, heard your opponent did you want you to resolve an Amped Raptor, so put an Amped Raptor in your Amped Raptor. But we tied it up and called it an Amped Raptor Sammy. Bin's Fleisch. Here's my Fleisch. And target your frog. Whatever they have in hand, they really want to hold it in hand. Yeah, it's free and tomb pretty good though. Scoop. Alright. Our tech for blue black. Another blood moon. Chain to the rocks. Ghost vacuum. Surgical extraction. Exercise. All my blue black tech. And I cut the Ragavans and then I cut was a Flage. Please, Ragavan, get cut. Leave the deck. I think I also trimmed a no, I didn't trim a bombardment, right? I think I decided bombardment was too big to trim. I think it was 2 flages. Here's Jiggy. Yeah, he was showing off how nimble he is. He's dancing around my mouse cursor. I really like Pride even against the Bowmaster decks. I think Pride's too good. I don't think I cut Pride in any matchup. There's value the ability to go wide. I'm gonna get a mountain here. I'm also not gonna attack at a Bowmaster. I'm going to use a risk to attack at a Bowmaster here. Again, just getting a mountain, play around the Harbinger just in case they have Harbinger. It's a pretty safe bet. A lot of these other lists, especially, like playing the Harbinger. Oops. Open up Steam by accident. Eyeball. Ah, Toxic Deluge. Yep, Deluge. Deluge. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to stick Goblin Bombardment here. Goblin Bombardment's a powerful tool against blue black once you get it down. Why Trespasser? It's kind of wild. Alright. What did discard the Elegant Parlor? Do you like Ringless Boros or Ringless Mardu better? I think if you're not playing rings, Mardu's better. They're both fine though. No. My flesh. Dunked again. Got double dunked like an Oreo. I guess I'm gonna discard my Chain of the Rocks. I'm not happy about it though. Counterspell. My god. It's Graveyard Trespassers a house. Eyeball. They're playing Eyeball and Murktide. That's kind of wild. Oh, kick L. Sorry, opponent. Wouldn't it be a shame if your eyeball died to my 2-mana planeswalker? I'll protect this Ajani with my life. Well, turns out I didn't need much protecting. President of Graveyard Sanctity. It's kind of a cool position. On with the no swings. Ajani's so messed up. Like, what does this blue black deck ever do about Ajani? Once it flips, they're just like, all right, I lose. Jaggy, Jaggy. Now we're in the 3-0 bracket. That's true. Frog type players do refuse to play good cards. They're just like, no, I think I will play my shoot the sheriff. Surveils with Elegant Parlor. Pins and Marsh Flats. Prisons my goddess souls. Tax me for 1. Dragmon's gonna let me turn 3 ring, hopefully. I had a removal spell, I will cast it though. I can't cast that one. Looks like a turn 3 ring instead. Uh-oh. They hit a Flage. Alright, I might need a Blood Moon instead. I'm getting so much energy. No, I probably don't need a Blood Moon this turn. Maybe I should just Flage kill a Goddess Souls instead. Plus, like, play Rogvon. Depends on what I draw. If I draw another removal spell, then it changes. I drew Goddess Souls. Alright, we're back at 13. I'm trying to stem some of the bleeding here. They have fetch land though. They could go sack the static prison, fetch land, and hasty flage. That would not be great. Fable? Whoa. They didn't swing with the Amp Raptor? I'm gonna discharge the hell out of this Goblin Shaman. Magic Online Digital Objects, Moto. Discards Mountain. Classic. They're multiplying. They're gonna hit me for 7. I don't know if we get out of this one, chat. It's gonna take some massive ring loops. Oh, never mind. Didn't even make it that far. Never mind. Blood Moon out. Raven Charm, Exercise, Chain to the Rocks. One of these, and then cut the Ragsters and the Discharges. Maybe it's just a Discharge. Because the Ragsters do have to go. So yeah, I think it's 8 Discharge. I don't think I want anything else in the matchup. Lantern was yesterday, Timmy. We've already been over this. Don't think I'm a big fan of a one-lander here. I'm a fan of this hand, though. This is Jammer even from? Oh, it's from Okami. That makes sense. Raven Charm. Agony Ghoul. Missing the dexterity checks on the yield to this turn button. Amped Raptor into Lage. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, I think I have to Amped Raptor as well on 2 energy. Ooh, that was a good one. That was about as good as I could have asked for, actually. I think sacrificing and trading the Amped Raptors is worth it to get in 2 points of damage here. But it might not be. Either way, I think I'm definitely going to Raven Charm the graveyard away this next turn. Flage? Fable? Fable. I can pop Fable, but I think getting rid of the Flage is going to be more important. Getting that Flage. Oh, Arena. Never mind, new plan. That's pretty good. I got a new plan. And it's too good of a plan to pass up. Vegan Boros? No. Vegas Boros. Well, might be Vegan Boros. I think that was probably the best possible. It's either that or like draw ring. Now, what the worst possible is if they do the same thing back to me. His card's Flage, Ocelot Bread. Mostly because it's too fair of a strategy, Enigma, unfortunately. It does sound really sweet, though. I've tried a lot of Grixis, like Frog plus like Amped Raptor builds, for example, they've all been a little slow. Yep, the One Ring. All right, we're gonna Ether Yard and draw step. Yeah, now your creature sack for 2 with the second Goblin Bombardment. Raven Charmer Graveyard. Your turn. One of the white. Ajani. Raven Charm, my Goblin Bombardment. They don't know I have another. Prison my Flage. See if they want to trade. I think they're dead. Yep. A second Goblin Bombardment gets the job done. They got kind of greedy by not trading there. I think they should have traded there. It's also just allowing them to draw off a ring. Hand's okay. It could fold to their faster start if they have a fast start. Which it doesn't look like they do. So I'm going to be doing the same thing on turn 1 unless I top deck at 1 drop here. Nope. Goblin Bombardment. Yeah, it's an additional answer to Goblin Bombardment. Also answers the ring. And it can take out a Flage that's resolved on the table. It's a fine card. Kind of a Swiss Army knife. Does a little bit of everything kind of poorly. Mostly because it's sorcery speed. If it was instant speed, it'd be one of the best cards of all time. Yeah, it's the white Kolaghan's Command. That's a good way of describing it. It's a white Kolaghan's Command. Pop the Goblin Bombardment. Drew a Gal. I'm just gonna play Johnny. Because they're probably setting up for a ring turn. But you gotta untap and exercise. I can also just flip this to Johnny immediately. That's why we're playing both, right? For the mirror. Spooky Ghost Vacuum. I'm just being a little unresponsive right now. Please, Moto, respond a little bit better. I can just Ghost Vacuum their own Goblin Bombardment. Flip a Johnny. Damn, the double Gale. They have Ring, Giganta, Land. Is their only Goblin Bombardment. 2 rings, Fear Fire Foes, 1 Fable, 1 Bone Crusher, 2 Thraben Charms. Takes my Johnny. Are they casting Giganta instead? Oh no, I didn't think so. I was like, why? Why would you cast Giganta instead? This Ghost Vacuum is gonna be a problem though. It's pass. I could Static Prison this Ghost Vacuum, but I might want to hold up the Static Prison for something else. Like a second ring. Amped Raptor. Alright, we'll kill the Goddess Souls, I guess. Prevent the life gain, prevent the energy in case they hit a ring here. Why are we here just to suffer? Second Goddess Souls. Okay. Well. Pineapple on pizza moment. They're offering Ocelot Pride for Amped Raptor. Deal. Take that all day, every day. Alright, they use the Ghost Vacuum, which means I can surveil into Flage and cast Flage now. I don't think Ocelot Pride's good enough. Okay, I guess Ocelot Pride wants to be good enough. I'm just gonna hope my opponent doesn't remember that Ghost Vacuum has another mode on it. Or they never hit the sixth land, one of the two. Other game plans like they cast Giganta and then they smack me with a flying Amp Raptor. I take a bunch of damage really quickly. I don't have a good game plan either way, to be honest. Giganta go. And Frozen Face Cam is kind of sick. Just leave it like that. Alright, gotta dodge a land for one turn from them. Because they can't use Giganta for generic mana, which means they don't have the sixth land yet. The Elk Staring Contest commences. Static Prison, the Static Prison. Static Prison's my Giganta. I need something real good. Cat. Ooh, that is not real good. Oh, I guess I got a Static Prison. There, Giganta. And then once again, hope that I need another mana for the second vacuum effect. But they're trying for it. And once they hit it, I am gonna die. Yeah, if they draw an untapped land, we're screwed. If they draw action, we're screwed. Like, I don't know. We're so screwed. We're so screwed. This flips the Ajani. But I have to do it. I don't even think I could draw anything at this point. I think I'm just dead. I'm at 2. Scoop. Alright, chat. Prediction time. Lost to the mirror. What can you do? Sure. I think Ghost Vacuum is better than the Licensors. The fact that it comes down a whole turn sooner seems very appealing. Yeah, the Jun 5-0 Dream, though. Yeah, the loss doesn't count. Opponent was on the better deck. Grave Crawling. Ooh, Birthing Ritual. Spicy. Hopefully they don't hit Bowmaster and kill my Ocelot Pride, but if they do, I get to flip the Ajani at least. Stitcher Supplier. Alright, let's kill this. Maybe I'm supposed to kill my own cat instead. Killing the own cat might be better here. Alright, I'll let you scoop to that. I was gonna hit Static Prison off the Amp Raptor, which means I gotta take the Ritual also. I like Blood Moon against this deck. I think the Raven Charm is pretty decent. I could see Surgical and the Ghost Vacuum being fine. I don't think I really want anything else. Maybe this Chain of the Rocks. I don't want Ragavan. Ghost Vacuum's such a sweet card. I could just take out Blood Moon, because I don't know if Blood Moon's actually that good against them. Seems fine, though. I take out Rings. I don't think Rings is super important in this matchup. Let's try without Ring. Hell yeah, Paiku. Glad somebody is. Yeah, the Ring was boarded out exactly one time. It's fine. Laughing at F&M. I built Malibu Belcher because it was funny. Turns out to be the paper to Boros' Rock. Yeah, kind of. It pretty much directly counters the deck, which is mind-boggling to me. What you casting? Apprentice. Destroy target enchantment. Gone. Dead. Never to return. I want to cast the Amped Raptor off of this, which is why I use Static Prison instead of Chain of the Rocks. I also do want to Blood Moon them, but I think I could wait on the Blood Moon for a little bit. If I Blood Moon them and they have exactly Soul Trader plus Gravecrawler in hand, then they just kill me anyways. Mortuary Surveil. The Birthing Ritual. I think the best draw becomes land. And that was also like the best land, so hey us. I'm just gonna take out this ritual. Oh, I should have given it to the Amped Raptor player on Bowmaster. That was bad. It probably doesn't matter, but that was bad. I guess this plays around Flare of Malice, so. Headless Rider, huh? Respect. It is a 3-1. I gotta turn their 1-1 into a 2-2. I'm gonna pay for both of these, and then we're gonna start with the Chain of the Rocks on this, taking out the Warren Soul Trader. Let's see what they do. The response. Exit for a flare. Bye bye, Amped Raptor. Back for both of these, and we're gonna play Giganta. I guess they're deciding if they want to block the cat. They are gonna block the cat, which is very surprising to me. Very, very surprising. I don't think they should have blocked. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have played the land until post combat. No, you're right. I was just lazy. Just being lazy. All right, we did it. Yay, Boros. 4-1. Lost to, well, Boros. So my entire goal with this build of Boros was not to be like the best Boros deck in the mirror, but I wanted to be able to beat the combo decks. And I think we did a pretty good job of beating the combo decks for the most part. So I think I'm pretty happy with this build going into Vegas. We'll try it again tomorrow. At least one, probably just a one league tomorrow again. But we're gonna play a couple of other decks tomorrow as well before I leave for Vegas. Chat. It's also We Shop Wednesday tomorrow. Appreciate y'all tuning in today. Thanks a bunch for sticking with me through the moto down.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.